Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel and to the course Advanced Cartoon Character Rigging in 3ds Max. In today's lesson, we will set up the FK legs and learn how to control their stretching, simple and clear. Before we begin, I want to say a huge thank you for your comments and likes. Your support gives me strength and motivation to create new videos for you. Wishing you a happy new year in advance. May it bring you creativity and bright ideas. First, we create a controller for the shin of the character, and then carefully align it with the shin bone itself. You can use Alt-A or Shift-A, it makes no difference. The main thing is that the pivot of the controller matches the pivot of the shin bone, then everything will work correctly. Now we align the controller using Effect Object Only. This way we won't shift the pivot, and it will stay exactly at the shin bone point. Clone the controller for the ankle. Just like with the shin, you can align it in any way. The main thing is that the pivot of the controller matches the pivot of the bone. After that, align it again using Effect Object Only, so the pivot stays in place. Create a controller for the thigh. Scale and align it with the thigh bone. Again, the method doesn't matter. The important thing is that the pivots are at the same point. Clone the controllers to the right side. clone our FK bones and change their size. Later, I will explain why this is needed. For control, we create second FK bones, clones. The controllers are linked to them, and the original FK bones receive orientation through Orientation Constraint. This approach keeps the rig clean and convenient. The clones can be scaled and adjusted to the controllers without affecting the original skeleton.
Now let's link the FK controllers to the new FK bones, then reset the transformation.
Now let's link the new FK shin to the original FK thigh. This can be done directly, but to broaden our knowledge, we will use New Schematic View. One detail was not shown in the frame. After linking the new FK shin to the original FK thigh, it is necessary to freeze the FK shin bone. This will lock its transformations and prevent unexpected shifts. Now we connect the original FK bones to the controllers using Orientation Constraint. This allows the controllers to directly control the orientation of the bones. Select all the original FK bones and in Bone Tools, uncheck Freeze Length. After this, our FK bones will be able to stretch. Now, attach the controllers to the bones using wire parameters. Connect the axes directly, X to X, Y to Y, and Z to Z. Do the same for the ankle. Through wire parameters, connect the controller to the bone, X to X, Y to Y, and Z to Z. We will see that after this, the FK ankle bone shifted. This happened because the orientation of the controller differs from the orientation of the bone itself. Cancel the last steps and now link the ankle controller to the shin controller. After that, freeze the transformation so everything stays in place and works correctly. Repeat the same for the right side. Excellent. Everything works as it should. It may seem that the bones simply detach from the system, but if you imagine that a flexi line passes between them, you can see that everything works correctly. Let me show this on a finished rig. It will be even clearer. That's all for this lesson. We are making great progress, and in the next video, we will work on rigging the FK foot. Wishing you a happy new year in advance. May it bring you health, joy, and great success in both life and creativity. I'll be here to support you with technical videos. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye.